I'm very excited about our capability in fighting misuse of generative AI capabilities.
Ning Zhang is responding to a growing threat: unauthorized realistic speech synthesis.
In the New Hampshire primary, President Biden's voice was deepfake.
Deepfake robocalls discouraging people from voting. Zhang is an associate professor of computer science and engineering in the McKelvey School of Engineering at Washington University in St. Louis. Zhang says speech synthesis technology can truly improve lives in many ways. But now that artificial intelligence is supercharging this technology, the emergence of deepfakes is the problem.
The broad definition of deepfake is something that's created digitally or a lie that just by looking at the digital representation, it's very difficult to tell whether this happened in the real world or not. There are several cases. A couple in Canada received a call having the voice exactly sounds like their loved ones and say, hey, I need money because I just got in a car accident. Telephone scams are one of the probably most profitable cybercrimes that you can commit.
A deepfake is when the synthesized speech is misused to deceive.
It only takes one clip. Clip being 10 seconds is fairly sufficient. Tone, your accent, the way you speak. And this is what that misuse of AI sounds like. This is no longer Ning Zhang talking. This is the sound of an imposter generated from AI, a deepfake that sounds like him. So, the real Zhang developed AntiFake, a tool to protect voice recordings from unauthorized speech synthesis like what you're hearing. Now back to the real Zhang for more. We are embedding this adversarial scrambling or this adversarial perturbation into the signal. It will mess up the AI engine. The outcome synthesized audio will sound completely different instead of sounding like me.
Like this.
I have arrived at your house. Please open the door. I have arrived at your house. Please open the door.
Zhang says AntiFake would make it impossible for scammers to generate a voice that sounds recognizable.
We're hoping eventually the technology develops, it would be fully embedded so that when you make a phone call, you don't even know it's happening, right? It automatically protects your voice.
The AntiFake protected voice, once taken and copied for AI to generate words, would then sound very different and not at all believable.
New clip should sound very, very similar to your original voice, to a human. It will sound quite different to the AI model that the attacker is using.
For example, the example here I show is the cancer is caused by vaccination, which is absolutely a misinformation that could cause harm. And the attacker will just click on generate.
Cancer is caused by vaccination.
To mitigate this threat, we add minor noises, or when the attacker used this protected sample for unauthorized speech synthesis, the synthesized audio will sound like this.
Cancer is caused by vaccination.
Which does not sound like me.
The researchers say with this new protection, AI tools can't read necessary characteristics from voice recordings.
To make it harder for this phone scam to happen. I know many seniors who lost their life saving because of these phone scams.
The research shows AntiFake has a protection rate of over 95%.
Computer scientists like us need to focus on there's no misuse of the technology, there's no misuse of the data, right? I mean, that's what makes the research fun.